All right, so you've probably heard a lot about creating and selling digital products using AI, right? Well, today we're breaking down a popular guide that lays out a complete system for doing just that. The big promise here is that you can automate almost all of the heavy lifting, turning a simple idea into a potential income stream. So let's dive in and see how it's supposed to work.
So, what kind of potential are we even talking about? Well, the source kicks things off with a pretty massive number, $27 million. That's the revenue figure it claims was generated by selling simple digital products. Things like the PDFs we're about to figure out how to create.
And this quote right here is the central idea that makes it all tick. The argument is that artificial intelligence can now handle almost the entire creation and marketing process. The goal isn't just to use AI as a little helper, but to use it to dramatically, and I mean dramatically, reduce the time and effort you have to put in.
Okay, so where do you start? Step one in this system is all about the idea. Before you can build anything, you need to find a topic that people are actually willing to open their wallets for. The source suggests you can go down two pretty distinct paths here.
So you've got two main options. Option one, you can follow the market. Go look for proven trends. You could hop on Instagram, search productivity tips, and find videos with millions of views. That's a pretty clear sign people are interested. Or option two, you can follow your passion. Pick something you genuinely love, whether it's fitness or cooking or whatever. The thinking here is pretty simple. If you're excited about it, there's a really good chance that thousands of other people are too. Once you have your topic locked in, it's time to actually build the product. And this is where the AI really starts to shine. The source lays out a pretty slick 3-part workflow that's designed to take you from a general idea to a finished ebook, and fast. The system is actually really clever. It's like an AI assembly line. You start with a broad tool like ChatGPT to just brainstorm and refine your concept. You use it to figure out your target audience and their biggest pain points. Then you take that focused idea and feed it into a specialized writing AI the source mentions called Alan AI to generate the entire ebook. And finally, you jump into a free tool like Canva to give it that professional polish with a great cover and layout. So the really crucial point here is the speed and how it completely gets rid of the "I'm not an expert" problem. You don't need to be some seasoned guru. The source shows that by using a series of really targeted AI prompts, you can develop a very specific, marketable product concept literally in a matter of seconds. Okay, product created. Awesome. Now, how do you sell it? This brings us to step 3, building an automated sales funnel. And this is so much more than just sticking a buy now button on a website. It's about designing a very specific journey for your customer to go on. So what exactly is a sales funnel, at least according to this guide? Well, it's not about a single sale. Think of it as a carefully structured process that starts with a low-cost product, but is designed from the very beginning to guide that customer toward more valuable, higher-priced offers later on. And here's what that journey actually looks like. It all starts with free content to grab someone's interest. That leads them to a small, low-risk purchase, in this case, a $47 ebook. But the really critical step is what happens next. On the thank you page, right after they've bought something, that customer is immediately offered a free 15-minute call. And it's on that call, now that they are a proven buyer, that the main high-value offer is presented, a program that could go for nearly $1,000. Now, this all sounds great, but it relies on one really key thing: people actually seeing your product. So step 4 tackles what is often the hardest part: getting traffic. The method described here focuses exclusively on getting attention without spending a single dime on ads. The guide calls this the M&M method. Now, the key idea isn't to copy someone's content. Let's be super clear on that. It's about modeling its success. It's all about reverse engineering what's already gone viral in your niche, analyzing the hook, the structure, the pacing that made it work, and then using that proven blueprint to create your own unique version. And the process for this is broken down into a few simple steps. First, you find a top creator in your niche. Then, using an AI tool, you can analyze their account to instantly identify their most popular videos. You pick one of those proven winners, and then you use another AI feature to generate a brand new script that models the original successful format. From there, you can either film it yourself, or if you prefer to stay off camera, you can even use an AI avatar. So we've covered finding an idea, creating the product, building the sales funnel, and getting traffic. But what does this all look like when you translate it into actual dollars and cents? The source provides a really clear example of the potential monthly earnings. According to the guide's example, the two parts of the funnel work together to build that income. The low-cost ebook is the engine, right? It's the volume driver. Selling just 3 of those a day could bring in over $4,000 a month. But the real leverage, the real power, comes from the upsell. If that funnel converts just 2 of those customers per month into the high-ticket program, that adds almost another $2,000. That brings the total potential from this single system to over $6,000 a month. Of course, the source is really quick to point out that this isn't some magic button. The quote makes it clear, effort is still required. You still have to create and post the content. The core argument, though, is that AI acts as this massive lever, compressing a workflow that used to take months of grinding into just a matter of hours. So, what we've just walked through is a complete blueprint, straight from the source, for a modern AI-assisted digital business. It combines trend analysis, super fast product creation, automated sales funnels, and a viral marketing strategy. And it leaves us with a really compelling final thought. With all these tools and systems becoming more accessible every day, what could be built with them? What could you build?